Hello, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I am the owner of thetrustisyou.com and also a brand new podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains. I want to go over why you all should know about this because I want to help as many as people get out of, save as much money as possible. The trust is very different than what you know about. 97% of the trusts in the United States are only designed to avoid going to the court system or going through probate, and then they end when that trust is over with. This is not your mom and dad's trust. This is a very specialized trust. This is a Spendthrift Trust that has come from England way back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England. Yes, King Henry VIII got in trouble because he was chopping off his wife's necks. I want to say it was a Catholic Church. I might be wrong on that. The Catholic Church said, no, you can't do this anymore. King Henry VIII started taxing the lords and ladies of England. The lords and ladies of England went back to the Magna Carta. I'm not giving you dates. You can research this on Google if you like. And started this trust. This trust has come over. It is contract law. It is legal. It is patented. And it is in the IRS Tax Code. If you want to research this, this is in IRS Tax Code 643B, like boy. 643B, like boy. Now, this trust is so different than what your mom and dad have or what Susie Orman talks about on PBS radio or TV or whatever. This trust is going to save you in 3 ways. Are you ready? First, it's going to save you on federal taxes. Who doesn't want to save federal taxes? We pay so much in federal taxes. This is the same trust the Rockefellers, U.S. presidents, and the 1%ers have. So this is why I'm teaching this as much as possible to as many people as possible, because we should know, you and I should know exactly what the rich people know. So it's going to save you on federal taxes. Number 2, it's going to be complete privacy. So all your information is going to be kept private. No one's going to know what you're doing, and no one can come after you for that. So that's important. And then number 3, it's going to keep you from paying any judgments if you get sued. Unfortunately, we live in the United States, and I should change that. Not if you get sued, it's when you get sued. So 4 of my clients now have told me how they were able to not get sued. One of them has Airbnbs. He got a message over Memorial Day weekend saying a woman fell and broke her wrist and she was going to sue him for everything he had. You have to see his house. It's a beautiful house in Sierra Vista, Arizona, up in the mountains. On Tuesday after Memorial Day, her attorney sends the letter. He sends back the first page of the trust. The attorney goes away. So what my client Brandon did, he researched the woman. This was May of 2022. So by Memorial Day weekend, 2022, the woman had sued eight different Airbnb hosts all over the Southwest, saying she fell and broke her wrist and was getting $100,000 from all the different Airbnb hosts because she had her attorney and her doctor lying about what was happening. Yeah, I don't know how she sleeps at night, but Brandon got to save money that way. So again, both trusts are going to save you on federal taxes, keep your information 100% private, and it's going to keep you from paying judgments if you're sued. Now, there's 2 different trusts on this. There is going to be a business trust for 1099 income. I am helping all kinds of people. I work with business brokers. They get paid by 1099 income. I run 3 businesses in myself that get paid by 1099. I sell education. I sell real estate education. I sell, where's my little coin? I sell Sally Silver is my website. So you can get a silver coin. It's commodity. That goes through the 1099. Silver coins are in the Spendthrift Trust. That's a whole different story. I'll get to that in a second. If you're a real estate agent, if you are running a pizza parlor, if you are doing any affiliate marketing, that's all 1099 income. And if you have the Business Spendthrift Trust, you're going to save up to 70% year after year after year after year with this trust. Think about that. Think of how much you're paying in federal taxes, and you can save 70% every single year afterward because you bought the trust once. And you give this trust to everybody else in your family, and they have the trust, and they'll always have a picture over you saying fantastic. So year after year after year. That's this Business Spendthrift Trust. Now, the second trust, and I keep this separate because most of my clients either need one or the other. You can get both, but usually you only need to start with one. The second trust is this Beneficial Spendthrift Trust, and this is for any investor. It could be a passive investor. It could be a real estate investor. It could be a crypto investor or a crypto miner, or it could be a stock market investor, options trader, day trader, futures trader, because the Spendthrift Trust is going to save you in 5 ways. It's going to stop you from paying capital gains, short-term or long-term capital gains. It's going to stop you from paying interest income. If you are a passive investor, if you're a Forex investor, I do notes. Two of my clients do the BRRRR strategy. That's passive investing. Dividend investing. If you're in the stock market or doing options trading or anything else, that's dividend income. Rental income. If you have short-term rentals, long-term rentals, that you're going to save taxes that way. And then finally, royalties. If you're an author, an artist, anything else, or if you're in an NFT world, you're going to save royalties. That's a lot of money. There's quite a few different ways of doing this. To go over this, short-term capital gains is a year or less. How I started with my trust personally is I took down the deal of the week in my real estate group in July of 2020, $20,000 house that was going to go to auction for $50,000 when COVID restrictions got lifted. I had 13 months to do my research, and this is how I found the trust. What I had to do, I bought it with my LLC. I did a bill of sale, put it in my own name, and then I did a second bill of sale from my own name into the trust, sent all that information to the attorney in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm living in Phoenix, sent it to Raleigh, North Carolina. Only thing he asked for is the first page of the trust. When I bought it in July, it went to auction August of 2021. When it finally got sold, it went for $64,000. Yay, Sally! I got to save over $10,500 on that first transaction. I've done many more since then. Don't worry about me. I'm saving capital gains. That's short term. Now, long term are either 15% or 20% for more than a year. I just helped a gentleman. He's 69, his wife's 68. They just sold their 42-year-old family restaurant in Kentucky and are getting out of the restaurant industry. His son saw a video on TikTok and said, "Dad, does this pertain to you?" Another child had to get his father, Jim, onto Zoom. He's never been on Zoom before. And then we talked to his business broker. Because we put the restaurant into the Spendthrift Trust before he sold it, are you ready for this? He saved $460,000 at 15% or $600,000 at 20%. He doesn't care if he was 15% or 20%. He's like, that's a lot of money. His wife called me the day of the closing to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you know what $460,000 means to the retirement? Trust me, I know. That's a lot of money. So that's long-term capital gains. Now, with interest income, dividend income, and rent rolls, all of those are going to be taxed between 10% to 37%, 7 different layers. I can't tell you what your tax bracket is. I tell a story about I was helping somebody. He was wholesaling a house, and then he had 7 rentals. I gave him the numbers at 24%. He called me back in under 2 hours and says, no, I'm taxed at 27%. So I gave him the right numbers for that. He saved the capital gains on long-term capital gains for selling the one house, and then the 7 rentals are on that. So interest income, Forex investors, passive investors, anyone being paid like a mortgage. That's what I do with notes. Dividend income, if you're in the stock market, doing options trading, doing futures trading, again, 10% to 37%, 7 different layers. Then rent rolls, short-term rentals, long-term rentals, don't care. You're going to save that. You're still going to take depreciation. You're still going to take, hey, I had to replace the hot water heater or I had to replace the air conditioning unit. You're still going to take that off just like you do with your LLCs, but save all these other money, all these other taxes year after year after year. Royalties. True story. One of my clients, he was wholesaling down in Miami, down in Florida, I should say, not Miami, Florida. His wife got on our second Zoom together. She's like, I'm an artist. She's doing NFT artwork, 1 of 100, selling them each picture for $1,000 in the meta world. First picture is 1099 income. They don't have a business trust yet, but they should get one. Picture 2 through 100 is a royalty. $99,000 at 24%. She is saving over $23,000 a year. So what does she do? She now has 7 of these series pictures that she has all sold so far in 2022, and she's doing more. I don't get what she does with the artwork. She does cats. Good for her. I'm happy for her. She's saving so much money. They are in a good competition between the two of them because now the husband is not wholesaling anymore. He's keeping the houses as rental income. So they want to see who's going to save more money in taxes for 2023. I love those kind of family competitions. It's only makes you smile even more. So again, if I can help you or your family save money, either with 1099 income or with investing money, my name is Sally Gimmon. The website is thetrustisyou.com. Again, the website is thetrustisyou.com. I do a live Q&A. I go over the slide deck and live Q&A, 8 p.m. Mondays, East Coast time. You can find out more about this at thetrustisyou.com, or it's thetrustisyou.com/Q&A. That's Queen November Alpha. Yes, I worked for a military company. Queen November Alpha, 8 p.m. East Coast time. I can answer all your questions, or you can set up a personal appointment with me at thetrustisyou.com. My new podcast, this is kind of interesting. I now have 19 episodes out. The new podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. If you listen to it, please like it. I'm trying to grow that as much as I can. I want to say thank you for listening to this. Again, my name is Sally Gimmon. The website is thetrustisyou.com, and the podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. Take care. Have a great day.